Sawadika everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to carve a fish from a carrot. You need to pick a large head of carrot, and I'm not going to make it too big a fish, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it out to the length that I would like the fish to be the side of the fish. So I'm gonna go ahead cut it here. Let me see the body and the tail. It's about here. Okay, and we're not gonna carve both sides of the fish. We're going to carve only one side. That means this one head of carrots going to create a you're gonna create like two fish actually, because I want this fish to be a one piece without any attachment of the part of the fish on it. So we're gonna split it half. Okay, now you decide how you want the fish to have like a goldfish and have like a large tail, elegant at the end. Then you use this fat part to be the tail, and if you don't want that big and you want a big bow body, then you use this part to be the body and this going to be the tail. So I'm going to use this part here to be a fat body and with the tail here. Now before we do that, I'm going to cool the body of the fish. So what you need, we want one piece, so that means the body, we're gonna need some space for the fin, the back fin and the bottom fin. So you need to draw a body of the fish first. So we're gonna draw a body of the fish. Oh, actually it's working. Something like this. Okay, and then whatever tail you're going to make here. And this will be the head part of the fish, right? And the fin will be back here, down here, okay? So let's get started. How we want our fish to be like a happy fish. Okay? Now, let's get started of our carving here. So what you need to do, you're gonna score the line of your fish body here. Maybe I'm drawing too small. I'm gonna go ahead, saturate my fish a little bit here, expanding out, because I think I'm drew it too small. Okay, I'm just get the guideline there. You can change any time you want. And then this side, I want the body kind of, the tummy kind of fat a little bit. Okay, I wasn't thinking when I drew the body shape. Anyway, if you're not sure what you're doing, just drew a guideline just like this here, and then you can change as you go along. Now for the tail of the fish here, I want him to be fanned out on. We want to use all the space of the carrot that we have here. Okay, something like that. Now, once you have that, let's peel this skin off. So we won't get confused, okay? Now let's trim off some more so you guys can see the difference here. Remember, this will be part of your fin, the back fin, and the underside fin. So let's see. Don't trim off too much. Just enough to get your body of the fish. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and trim off the edges to router the fish so they don't have like a sharp edge, to become a rounder form. Okay, now, and for the mouth of the fish, then go ahead and peel that off. Okay, go ahead and score the head part of the fish here. Now you can trim it off the skin of the carrot. Then shape the head. Okay, here you go. You got the body of the fish going. Okay, before you carve the body of the fish here, we need to draw this ear fin of the fish here. So I'm using my back of the knife and kind of drew a line here, you know, whichever shape you prefer. Then go ahead, cut that out. Let me change my knife here. I get to a small area. So I'm gonna go ahead and shape the fin and then lightly trim it out. Not too much now, because we want to carve fish scale on the body of the fish. So try not to overdo anything. Okay? Okay, now once you have that, I'm going ahead to carve out this fin effect on this part here. You're gonna kind of carve a thin slice actually, and then lean your knife flat and trim it out. So the pleat of the fin here will be overlap and kind of layer effect. See there? Okay. Now once you did that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my U-shape tool. I have, oh, this is not the one. I have this small size. I even have a smaller size for a small design here. But I'm gonna use this size so it speed up a little bit. So what you need to do, go ahead and poke through this area here. Okay, go back with your knife and trim slightly underneath of the cut you just made. Voila. You're creating a fish scale with no time. Two is lifesaver if you have to do something quick. Then in between, you go ahead, insert into there. And trim it out. If you lightly press on the tool, then the scale becomes small. If you push too much, then it will be deeper and larger. So keep that in mind. Okay? In between. You do this until you are finished with the whole fish. That's why I start off with tiny fish so you guys don't have to work so much. Keep practice by doing a small piece of carving first, and then gradually when you get comfortable with your tool, and then go big. Okay? Continue. Oops. I didn't peel it out. I didn't do this one? What? I thought I did. Okay. If you see any part that bonky like this, slightly trim it out so the surface will be nice and neat. Continue. can you see there they start to form the body of the fish nicely and become a whole piece without any growing or part that you need to put it on. Okay. I'm trying to straight up my fish scale here. It's kind of off. So what I did, I fooled the eye. I start another half row. See? Before it was like this. So I start this half row. You can tell that it's crooked. Then continue with your full row. But this time try to keep it a little tiny because it come to the end of the part of the tail. So you need to reduce the size. See, if you press lightly, they become a smaller cut. Okay, I will go another row here. And there you go. Okay, now you decide what you want, but my suggestion is to start carve the tail first before working on the fin, because the fin might be a little fragile because it's thin, it might break it. So work with the tail first and then you go with the fin, okay? So I'm working with the tail of the fish here. start with my carving knife. The tail fin is gonna be like this on one side, and the other side will be the opposite way, and the meat at the center. So you might want to draw a straight line here to be your guideline. That's where the center is gonna be. Okay? And what about the center? How you want it? Then you decide later. Let's see how it go. So this way I'm gonna score my fin kinda this way. And then lay it flat and trim that out. Okay, probably cut through already. Then again, thin slide, give it a little wave so it won't be too straight and flat. See? Okay, you stop it right here and then come to this side, work it on this side. Continue. Okay, you see there? Now, what you need to do is go back, insert your knife into the carrot here, and walk your knife zigzag. Trim out underneath. Okay, and if you want to split here the center, then you split it. You fish tail here. We will cut it out later. Now we need to work it on the back fin. Remember this the top, so you need to draw a, let me put this, a line here to be part of the fin. Draw whatever you like, how you want your fin to look like, and start cutting. First, I'm going to trim it to get the line going. I usually carve it bigger than I like and then I can trim it off later. Okay, let's go. Remember that. Lay it flat. Somehow my knife is not quite sharp. Okay, I think that will be enough for that. So go back, walk to knife. Trim it out. Okay. Now we are almost finished. We need the underside fin here. So we will call it complete on the body. And then we were working on the eye part. This way it's safe to be eaten or to be on the food without any glue or any attachment to the part of the fish here. Okay, now we need the bottom fin here. So let's working on it. Okay. again. Now we go ahead and cut this out. Okay, let's working on our tail here. Here you go. Now for the eye. I'm gonna go ahead and drew a eye ball on here. And I'm gonna use the tool to shape the eyeball. Okay. To be green part of cucumber to be part of the eyeball here. Insert that in there. Voila. So you got the fish ready. And if you want a nice pretty fish, you need to make like lips of the fish. And lightly score that out so they don't look too flat. The fish have dimension. There you go. Okay, our carrot fish is ready. I need to give a quick rinse so they become alive, a little dry out. There you go. See there? They look round like a real fish, not flat. If you cut it thinly, then your fish become flat. Okay? See there? And then if you put on a display and only see the front part, then your fish look like a whole big fish. So, hope you enjoy it and be able to follow my step-by-step technique how to create this fish. So let's push this, place this tiny fish back into the centerpiece here. There you go. I used the foil foam at the bottom here and wrap with saran wrap so it doesn't get into the food, and you can place this into the platter or whichever you want to decorate your food with. Can be a buffet, then you might have to do a larger piece or a food tray or a dinner plate, salad plate, whatever you prefer with this garnish. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy this technique how to carve a carrot into a quick easy fish and then garnish your centerpiece with. Enjoy. I will see you again next time. Bye bye. Take care everyone. สวัสดีค่ะ